Hey there, and welcome back to the Tax Sell Podcast. I am your host, Casey Dimon. I'm also the founder of the Tax Sell Academy, the author of the Tax Sell Playbook, and I am your guide to learning about the incredible business of tax liens and tax deeds. So a lot of people want to get started, which is fantastic, but a lot of people want success fast. They want it like overnight. It's a fair question. How do I succeed fast? We all want to see results. We all want that first win. We want the validation that this business works. First off, it does work. Absolutely. I have seen it change many, many lives, mine included. But here's what I've also seen. I've seen too many people get so focused on speed that they take the wrong approach. They rush it. They cut corners. And the next thing you know, I'm getting the sob story about a property that turned into a nightmare. Or worse, a financial hole that they cannot climb out of. All because they rush through the proper steps to see success. So let's flip that. Today I want to show you how to succeed in this business. I want to show you how to fast track your success without making the massive mistakes that ruin so many new investors. Let's dive right in. The first step is to become a student first. I know this is not what you want to hear right out of the gate. You're probably thinking, Casey, I didn't come here for school. I didn't come here to learn. I came here to make money. I just want to make money. Here's the thing. Every successful investor that I know took the time to learn what they are doing first. Every investor who has failed skipped this step. You have two options here. You can find a mentor, find somebody who is local, who has been through all market cycles and is willing to guide you. It's a fantastic option if you can find that person and they're willing to give you the time. Or you can learn through a structured education platform like we offer at the Tax Sell Academy. Something that you can learn from and then you can later build upon. But here is what I do not recommend doing. Do not go out there and spend $40,000, $60,000 on some slick high pressure program. That's all hype and no substance. This is the approach that most online education platforms take. These things are everywhere nowadays, especially with social media. I just heard about somebody a few days ago that ended up spending $1,000, and then they spent $10,000, and then they spent $50,000. It was upsell after upsell. They literally spent $61,000 for some pretty lackluster training. Now you see the rented Lambos, the big promises, and then boom, suddenly you're in the hole $50,000 and you don't know how to research a piece of real estate. So be smart if you do go out and decide to pay somebody for your tax sale education. Invest in education, but do it wisely. Education and learning takes time. It takes focus. It can be frustrating when you're starting out. But if you want to move fast later, you have to slow down first. Get good, learn the process, build confidence, become an expert, and you will see success in a rapid fashion once you go through that part of the process. Number two, practice before you spend a dollar. Before you ever spend a single penny of your hard-earned money on a tax sale deal, you should be practicing like crazy. Start by researching properties that you are familiar with in counties you're familiar. Maybe it's the house that you live in. Maybe it's where your parents live or your friends live or whatever it is. Research something you're familiar so you can match what you see on your screen to what you see in real life. Attend auctions for the sole purpose of being there to observe. Watch how other people bid. Study the market behaviors. Is the market going up, going down? Are lots selling fast? Are lots selling slow? Or houses selling fast? Whatever it is, study the behavior characteristics of your market that you are investing in. Learn how tax sale lists are posted, how bidding works. Learn the rules of the local auctions and what due diligence truly looks like. This part of the process is all about familiarity and confidence. If you walked into a poker tournament with no practice, knowing nothing about poker, you're going to lose money very, very fast. It's the same thing here. Practice now, profit later. Next one, locate the right markets for you. This is something I've talked about in detail in a recent episode. There is no single best market out there. There is no golden market that if everybody goes and starts investing and they're going to make millions and millions of dollars. Everything depends on you. It's your budget, your time, your risk tolerance, your strategy, your life factors. So start identifying counties that Number one, fit your budget. Can you afford the opening bids there? But also, do they offer the types of properties you want to invest in, whether it's lands, houses, whatever it is? The next thing is, do they hold auctions regularly, or is it once a year? If it's once a year, no big deal, but to understand, you need to fill in the rest of the year with other auctions. And also make sure it's not oversaturated with competition, because some of these markets are so competitive, people are paying above market value for these properties. You definitely don't want to be there. So research those counties deeply, pick a few, and start narrowing your focus as you continue to learn the business. Next thing, be patient and start slow. You don't need 10 good deals in your first month or two. You just need one. One good deal in your first month can give you that momentum to really expand your business over time. I tell my members in the Tax Sale Academy, it's not the perfect deal for the current stage. Don't buy it. You should not be going out and buying deals hoping that they work, especially your first deal. If your first deal goes well, you will build confidence, you will gain momentum, you will reinvest, you will build your business. If it goes poorly, you'll lose money, you'll get discouraged, and most people will quit at that stage. That first property, it should be pretty close to perfect. So be patient when you select it. And understand, play defense first. You're not out there to tackle every single deal you can make $1 or $2 off of. You need to start slow, look for the right opportunity, not any opportunity. Focus on the one that is a sure winner. The next one is, please be realistic. Social media has poisoned the well for a lot of new investors. You see some teenager with a sports car talking about how he made $1 million in 24 hours from his couch while eating Cheetos. That's not real life. I've been in this business for a very, very long time, and I can assure you the Cheeto boy is not making money as a tax sale investor on his first day. Tax sale investing is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a get-rich-for-real game if you go about it the right way and you let time and knowledge compound. It's about consistency. It's about stacking wins. It's about learning from any losses, any hiccups, and getting better over time. You can make incredible money in this business. I have, and many of the members in the Tax Sale Academy have, but it does not happen in a week. It does not happen in a month. It happens with work, effort, and time. And oftentimes, it takes more effort and more time than people assume. So go in with realistic expectations, and you will be rewarded tremendously. Next one, put yourself in front of opportunities. If you want to move fast, get involved, be present, be active. The more auctions that you attend, the more counties that you research, the more properties you analyze, the more chances you have to stumble into the right deal at the right time. Some of the best deals I've ever done came as complete surprises to me. I went to an auction not expecting to get those deals. They only happened because I was out there every single day putting in the work. They don't just fall into your lap and say, here's this deal, now go out there, sell that property, make $100,000. No, those opportunities are created by you being there day in and day out. You do not find gold sitting on the couch watching Netflix every day. You find it by showing up over and over and over again. The next one, very simple. Might sound obvious even, but it needs to be said. Don't lose money. Tax sale investing is a game of preservation just as much as it is a game of profit. Avoid the major landmines out there like buying worthless properties, like ego bidding, skipping research, impulse buying, falling for whatever hype that you are surrounded by. You'll get yourself in a corner if you do those things. Give yourself the space to grow, the space to win, the space to scale. But if you go in blind, you're going to burn out very, very quickly. You'll either hate the business or you'll run out of money. The fastest path to success is ensuring, number one, you don't lose money. Number two, you make money. It's very, very simple. But at the end of the day, if you put these steps together, it will put you on that trajectory to do it very, very quickly. So if you're asking, how can I move quickly and start making money in this business? Here's your blueprint. Learn first. So many people want to skip this step. That's the most important step by far, because if you do that step, you will supercharge everything else in your business, including making money. So learn first. Then practice like it is your job. Then find the markets that align with your goals and your life factors. Then be patient. Wait for that right deal. Don't just jump on the first opportunity. Wait for the perfect opportunity. Tune out all the hype and all the ego and all that garbage that's going on in the background. Get involved in this business. That way, when the opportunity is there, you can take advantage of it instead of just waiting for it to fall into your lap. Whatever you do, don't lose money. And of course, if you do all these things that I said before that, like learn, you're not going to lose money because you'll know what you are doing. That is how you fast track success the right way. That is how you fast track success without going out there and gambling on properties that you should not be buying. That's all I've got for today. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Tax Sell Podcast. If this episode has helped you out, please do me a huge favor. Subscribe to our YouTube channel or to whatever podcasting platform you're listening to us on right now. Maybe click that thumbs up button, leave us a 5-star review, or if you're so inclined, leave us a positive feedback comment because we truly enjoy reading them and it really helps us out in the podcasting and YouTube algorithm worlds. Thank you so much for listening. And as always, for more information, check out TaxSaltAcademy.com. Hey, take care and make it a successful day. Bye-bye.